everybody, welcome back to Very Honest Shenanigans Nightmare Time Reaction.
Woo! Woo!
I'm Rod.
I'm Frank.
I'm Matt. What's up?
Almost a unanimous Frank and Matt at the same time. I love it. But anyway, guys, we're here for the second part of episode 1 of the Nightmare Time series, in which one called WatcherWorld.
Interesting.
Couple of quick disclaimers. If you haven't seen Nightmare Time or any of starkid, please check the reactions. Please check the links below first to watch those. We're gonna be pausing a lot and we're gonna be talking a lot. But please watch those first before watching our reaction. We want to give them as much attention as possible. The other thing as well is that I'm starting to get under the weather scenario, so I might be coughing a little bit. I'm so sorry, and my voice might just at one point.
Yell at him in the comments. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Support him. My guy.
But we're just so happy because again, Frank and I are in the same boat. We haven't heard a single dang thing about this. That we really liked part 1. Again, you'll probably see this on the same day, so you'll be able to watch part 1 and part 2. But part 1 was just really nice, especially like knowing now the context that this was during like the COVID times. It makes it a lot more interesting to what they were able to do with the limitations of like Zoom and like, you know, kind of like a radio drama, but with the visuals.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, let us know what you guys think of the new layout. Do you like it? Do you hate it?
I hate it. I made it.
Yeah. Listen, if Matt made it, it's okay to hate it. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. But yes, unlike Frank and Rod, I have seen a majority of Nightmare Time before, so this is nothing new to me. I'm just here to have fun.
Just relax, take it slow, and let the good times roll. Cause Daddy's a regular here.
Yeah. And with that,
right.
Ready to go, boys.
Yep, without any further ado,
Let's
the
go
thing.
into the WatcherWorld.
Ooh. AKA Twitch.
Hatchetfield music.
Love that hair.
Part 2. WatcherWorld.
Okay, so I do want to point this out really quickly, because in between watching the first one and watching this one, I did see someone comment about John's outfit. And he's like, so it was like, dude, does he work at Disney World or something?
It actually looks like he's one of the guys that works at the hotel in Zack and Cody.
Oh my gosh, it does look like he looks at Walt Disney World.
Especially the badge. It looks like very similar to the park ones.
It does, and he kind of has that look in his eyes that like there's a little bit of death.
I am dead inside.
That's what.
Starting this off great. Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
A yellow AMC Pacer putters along through the witchwood of Hatchetfield, headed north, towards a very special place. Bill Woodward excitedly drums his fingers on the steering wheel. He turns to the passenger seat, where his 18-year-old daughter Alice sits staring at her phone.
What you looking at?
Keep the background music being la-di-da-da-day.
Yes. Hold on.
Da-da-da-da-day.
The girl underneath Corey. Have we seen her in anything else?
Chaps. Chaps. Go ahead.
It's like true love.
Rod, you want to take this one? Do you want to take this one? Do you want to go ahead? Come on. You got it.
I'm good. Let's just say I'm
sure?
a couple times.
You sure?
Just a few
couple.
times. Just a few
times. Okay,
good.
Vision of loveliness.
Just a few times.
That's it.
Yeah, that's Mariah.
Mariah. Okay.
That is the person who plays Greenpeace Girl and.
Oh, okay, yeah, gotcha.
Yep, and then in Cinderella's.
The guy who did like musicals.
And Cinderella's.
Oh, she was one of the friends, right? Yeah, and the
Yeah, she was
Yeah,
one of
the
the friends that
person
later
with
turned
the-
into like one of the stepsisters.
yeah, the blonde
troll
one, right?
stepsister.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, it's been a while.
Nothing.
That Instagram?
Yeah.
What's on Instagram?
Things you
Nothing.
don't want to see.
Okay. So,
Mostly racist reels.
I hear
That's
Watcher
Wait-
World
wait a-
is the tallest
wait a
roller
minute.
coaster-
Wait a minute. Hold on. All right, the guy next to Mariah to the right. I think he has a green tie because it looks like it's green screened. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Or it might be some. That's amazing.
It's some black magic from Hatchetfield.
Hey, whoa. Why we gotta bring race into this, buddy?
What?
Is there
You're
racist
the
or
one
is
who
it...
has the racist. You're the one with the racist Instagram.
Welcome to
algorithm,
Very
okay?
Honest Racist. I am Frank.
No.
Oh no. No. Oh no.
I know where you live. No.
And I know where you. It's fine.
Okay. So, I hear WatcherWorld's got the tallest roller coaster in the whole Midwest. The Tearjerker.
Alice isn't listening. She's scrolling through pictures.
Ugh, this is gonna be so fun.
It is, isn't it?
No, Dad. Deb's throwing a party tonight. At her parents' lake house, there's gonna be a jet ski and a keg, and I'm missing it. Why would she throw a party when she knows I'm stuck going to WatcherWorld?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe she's jealous of all the fun we're gonna have. Huh? Huh? Oh, it's one party. You'll catch the next one.
There's not gonna be a next one. Deb's grandmother is taking her to Amsterdam on Monday. Then she's going to early orientation at her art school. I
There's
might never
always
see
another
Deb
party.
again.
Well, hey,
Yeah, I was
here's
gonna say
hoping
this is always another one.
Yep.
that doesn't happen. But even if it does, and life takes you two in different directions, that's probably for the best. Deb will go be a starving artist, and you'll be a doctor.
I'm gonna be a playwright, Dad.
Well, you don't know what you're gonna be. You got time to figure it out. The point is, you gotta give Deb some space to live her own life. Like I always say, if you really love her, let her go, let her go.
Not the Frozen reference.
Like a Disney reference from him.
Wisdom. I know. Hey, my buddy Paul said somebody died on the Tearjerker. They had a pre-existing heart condition, but still, we gotta ride it now.
At around 10 a.m., the AMC Pacer pulls into the parking lot of WatcherWorld,
Yeah, pause that real
an
quickly.
aging amusement park.
I love people's different reactions to like those types of news. Like, we're near my local park. There was that like Superman ride that would go up and down, and someone got beheaded on it. I was one of the reactions that like, let's not ride that ride. But my best friend was like, dude, we gotta go ride that. That's intense. And so it's wonderful to see those two dichotomies played out here, where he's like, dude, somebody died on the Tearjerker. We gotta go on
Yeah,
it.
and it's
Yeah.
it really sounds like your best friend was.
Was what?
Dang it, man! It cut out. We didn't hear her back.
Aw,
It seemed
aw,
this from the
I
corner.
said it really. No, I said he was out of his mind because the. Moving on.
Right now.
At around 10 a.m., the AMC Pacer pulls into the parking lot of WatcherWorld, an aging amusement park on the edge of Hatchetfield Island. Alice and Bill park and make their way to the front gate, above which is an enormous welcome sign bearing an image of Blinky, the WatcherWorld mascot.
Oh,
They pass
that's
under
what it is.
Blinky's massive yellow eye with its purple iris. Then Bill steps up to the ticket booth.
Hello there, sir. Welcome to WatcherWorld. Ready to watch all your dreams
He's
come
way too
true?
nice to be
Sure
a ticket
am.
attendant. I haven't met one yet that
What do you
hated
mean?
it a
That's
lot. that hasn't hated their
That's,
life.
that's the customer service voice in action right there.
I do hope you're satisfied with our product.
Yeah, man, dude.
Welcome to WatcherWorld, where you get to watch all your dreams come true, where mine are going nowhere.
You can hear the pain in his voice, and that's a good customer service voice, because it's pain, but with a little bit of chocolate veneer on top.
We hope you have fun because everyone knows I'm not.
Hey, run!
Can we get 2 tickets, 1 adult and 1 child?
Dad, are you serious? 2 adults.
Sorry, she'll always be a child in my eyes.
You
Please
could have
stop.
saved like
You're
$10
embarrassing
right
me.
there. Come on.
Yeah, right.
Think ahead.
Look like we got a daddy-daughter dispute on our hands. Tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the child price. She is your little girl after
Employee
all.
of the month right there.
Hey, thanks.
Now you two go and have.
It's
Give
pulled into
them.
the side office. So what's this I hear about you giving discounts?
Yeah, literally. I was like, and he was fired that same day.
It's all a ploy just for him to get fired, so he can collect unemployment and get out of there.
You're fired.
Right.
Go and have yourself a day worth watching. And Princess, remember, you take care of your daddy today. Blinky's got his eye on you.
Inside the park, hundreds of
Run.
sculpted eyeballs cover the gift shops and food stands that line the entrance arcade. Alice looks around at the creepy decor and the masses of blissful park guests. Bill can hardly contain himself.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab a flash pass. You want some eye candy?
No, thanks. I'll wait here.
I
Doing
can't.
it!
Eye candy.
As Bill
It-
rushes off, Alice leans against a bench and takes out a stick of gum. She notices a sign on a nearby lamppost that reads, "Please keep our park clean. Blinky's watching." On the sign is an image of Blinky. Looking closer, Alice sees the creature's pupil is in fact the lens of a small security camera. She pops the gum in her mouth, tosses the wrapper to the ground, and flips off the camera.
Fuck you, Blinky.
She turns
And
to wander
enter
off, but bumps
maintenance
directly
worker
into an
Frank.
enormous
Taking the wrapper and shoving it into her hand again. Sorry, I think you dropped
Sorry,
this.
Yeah, I was gonna say sorry, miss.
I
You
think
dropped this.
I've done that before.
Yeah.
this yellow eye.
There's a campaign in Texas called "Don't Mess with Texas." It's an anti-litter campaign. But one of the earlier commercials was like somebody drops a can or like I'll put this in. I'm editing this. Don't worry. But they drop like a tissue, and then an F-14 jet comes up from right behind them. It's saying like, "We're always watching you."
Something to think about if you throw trash on Texas highways. Somebody up there is gonna be watching.
Go squadron Laker. We've got one inside. Let's make an impression on this guy. Over.
And you don't want to mess with the Texas Confederate Air Force. So don't mess with Texas.
That's amazing.
We should have more campaigns.
Dude, I was terrified when I was like, okay, never mind. I ain't littering no more.
It works. Then it works.
It works.
Fear works.
Fear tactics. Let's go. Subscribe right now, or we'll send an F-32 to your house. This is a joke. This is a joke.
All right.
Camera.
Fuck you, Blinky.
She turns to wander off, but bumps directly into an enormous yellow eye.
Oh, Jesus!
It's the cyclopean costume head of a Blinky mascot. Purple fur in various shades covers his rotund form. Alice catches her breath.
You scared the shit out of me.
Oh, that's a bad word.
Sorry, Blinky.
The purple monster with one yellow eye for a head points to Alice's gum wrapper on the ground.
Aw, you made Blinky cry.
Oops.
Not
Pick it up.
Blinky.
Alice bends down to pick up her trash, the hem of her short shorts rising. Blinky watches.
Nice view.
I don't like how they
Oh,
described it. I don't like it.
Do not touch me. Stranger danger. Stranger danger.
Blinky, we need to talk to HR, buddy. You need to go to
Blinky.
HR real fast.
And just like that, that's the WatcherWorld employees who have been fired today.
This whole park is just a bunch of employees trying to get themselves fired.
Nothing.
Stay
Oh,
away
pause a
from me,
sec.
creep.
Fine, we'll add it to the list.
Yeah!
Love it.
You don't like Blinky?
No, I don't.
You'll be sorry. Bye-bye.
Blinky steps back as a gaggle of park goers passes. When they do,
Shout out to
he's gone.
Dang.
Then a hand grabs Alice's shoulder.
Nice.
Hey, Alice, look what I got us.
It's Bill. He's holding two Blinky hats. He pulls his on. A large yellow eye with purple furry lids covers the top of his head. He offers a hat to Alice.
I'm not wearing that.
Alice frowns, the Blinky hat on her head. She and Bill are now at the top of a hill, on the eye drop, a tacky eye-themed log ride.
All right, here comes the drop. Put your hands up, Alice.
No.
They go over the hill. Big splash.
Just me? No one else is.
Alice
all
gets
right.
off the ride, dripping with gross theme park water.
Great. Now I'm soaked.
Well,
Pause it.
there's a cute.
Fun fact: gross theme park water is actually cleaned with bromine.
What? 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 Here for that.
Alice stands in a gift shop, looking into a mirror, at a gaudy, oversized t-shirt she's wearing. It reads, "I survived the eye drop, and all I got was this lousy t-shirt."
That is a good shirt.
Really? I think it's kind of lousy.
Well, if you don't like it, pick out another. I didn't know you were funny.
Later, Bill munches on cotton candy. Alice drags her feet behind him. He stops and throws an arm around her.
Alice, look, there's a photo op in front of Drowsy Town Station.
He pulls her toward an eye-covered train station, readying his phone for a selfie. She tries to worm her way out of it.
I'll get one of you.
No, come here.
He leans in close to her and frames up the picture, noticing her unenthused expression.
Oh, wait, pause this a sec.
I
You know what could have made this really cool? Would have been annoying, probably, to set up, but... So, take John's image, right behind him. Take that, cut it up between all the cameras in, like, sections, and you could have made one continuous...
Oh, a theme park
photo.
image.
Yeah, that would have been sick. It would have been kind of annoying, granted, but I think they could have done that. That would have been cool. I did want to mention this really awesome job with by the pianist going on here.
Yep.
Yeah.
For the ambience, the bringing in the audio cues to bring you into the world. It's something that a lot of old like silent films used to do. They used to have this play it on screen, and then they would have a pianist in the corner or in the back on the organ, or I forgot what the machine was called. It was like that cartoon sound effects machine that would you would use. Yeah, insert name.
Editor, if we figure it out, put the name here.
Hey. Yeah. Thank you. But anyway, I really like it too, because speaking to the music, especially like if you've been to any type of theme park, especially like doesn't matter if it's like Six Flags or Disney or something, anything in between, like even like a local theme park, the music is supposed to be like in the background. And I think they're doing a really good job of kind of, because the music's not supposed to be intrusive. Yeah, it's supposed to enhance everything around you while just being part of the story around you.
Like
so that's like what.
Yeah, the whole point of it's to separate you from the real world. Like that's why like Disney has its very like very particular in its parks with its music. Universal does the same thing with different areas. Some parks just play whatever music, but usually they'll play something because they want you like transported to the next world. You see this technique used to in like movies, in all sorts of movies and media. with shows, but it obviously a little differently.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love it when my book does that. Like, and all of a sudden it's
Wait,
Western
wait.
music.
You say that, but there are children's books where you open it up and it plays music. So you know what?
Not to
I
mention,
know.
audiobooks have gotten so advanced now that they'll just have like a music track while the person's reading it, which is really super cool, honestly.
Yeah.
If you want to get more into that, it's the difference between what they call diegetic and non-diegetic media.
Right.
Whereas one of them, I believe, hold on, I don't want to get this wrong.
Diegetic means it's in world, like it's actually happening for the characters.
Thank you. Yes,
Non-diegetic means
that's
it's
what
like outside.
Like if a character's listening to something on the radio, but they're actively like enjoying it, that is diegetic music because it's in the context of the story, everything's happening. But like what's happening right now in the media, non-diegetic music with background music they're playing because the characters of the music, it's just something that we the viewers are listening to. Oh, cool. We get the context.
But this one, it might be diegetic because
That's what I was
it
gonna
does
say.
sound like the type of music that you're hearing in an amusement park. Like you're next to like the carousel and that's playing.
It might just be this particular piece because sometimes he does orchestral stingers.
Yep.
In it, so those might not be.
Stingers are definitely not.
Yeah, that would be really funny
I
though.
feel like
Wait, that'd be really funny. Like you get off the ride, like you get to the top of the ride, dun dun. What?
Was that just me? Or me?
I love how he flows in and out of it though. It's very seamless.
Yep.
Great. He's a great
Yes.
improv.
Yeah, he's doing this off the
Yes.
cuff. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
See, we're making pouty faces.
He does the duck lips and snaps the pic.
There you go. Look at us. We're models. Oh, we gotta gram this.
Don't tag me in that.
Tag? How do I do that? Friend me on Instagram so I can send you
The
this
amount of
picture.
times I have to do this.
You don't friend people, you follow them.
Well, I'd follow you anywhere.
Tell me about it.
Supportive dad.
Bill finally finds her profile on his phone.
Is this you? Why can't I see your posts?
Because my account's private.
Oh, that's a good idea. Don't want Ted or his nerdy little brother stalking you on there. How do I get in though?
Dad, it's private so that you can't see it.
But I want to know what's going on in your life.
If I want you to know something, I'll tell you.
Well, you don't tell me anything.
Dun, dun. Oh, wait. Not your the musical cue was from not your seed. Not your seed. Dun, dun, dun. Nightmare time. That was a cute little cue. I noticed it, Mr. Pianist. I got you.
I noticed it too. I was like, oh, what song is it? What song is it? What song is it? What song is it? I was like going through the entire catalog of every song I've ever
You know what's
heard. I was
funny?
like, what is it?
I got the lyrics in my head before I got the song title, and I forgot what the lyrics were when I was trying to sing them just now. I hate that. It gets lost in translation.
You know, this really is a good picture. I bet you could be a model if you wanted. You could be anything. A doctor, a lawyer.
A playwright?
Well, you got time to figure it out, but there's no rush. Oh, shit. Quick, Alice. Alice, the next show's about to start.
Bill rushes to the entrance of the WatcherWorld Theater, where there's a sign displaying showtimes for Blinky's Watch Party, a musical extravaganza.
A watch party?
Through Drowsy Town.
Dad, I don't want to see some stupid kiddie show.
But Alice, it's a musical.
Okay.
He said it.
He said it.
That's it. Cut it.
Somewhere in the distance, Paul just got shivers.
Oh, that would be hilarious. You just see John like freaking out on screen.
He said it.
He said the word.
Inside the theater, hundreds of screaming kids and their sweaty parents sit on long, sticky benches. The house lights dim, and Alice crosses her arms.
Wake me up when it's over.
Oh, come on, you humbug. You can't sleep through the show.
Crowd quiets down, and an announcer's voice rings out through the sound system.
Ahoy there, boys and girls! Welcome to Blinky's Watch Party, a musical extravaganza through Drowsy Town.
Uncle
Please
Wiley?
silence yourself.
Uncle Wiley?
From Flash Photography. You don't want to blind Blinky. He's always watching. Now, enough snooking around. Let's start the show.
I can say I'm confident. Okay, thank God. I never heard of that word being used. Snookling around? Snooking around? Is that what he said?
Snooking around.
Snooking around. Yeah, I can confidently say I never heard that one before, and I've heard of like wacky turns.
Yeah, right.
Also,
who's ready for a song?
I am all here. Is Joe gonna start singing? Let's go, Joe. Come
He's always watching. Now, enough snooking around. Let's start the show. Come on, Sniggles.
From all around the theater,
Did he say that?
Sniggles come running in. They're
I'm
weird
afraid to
antennaed
attempt it.
people things with fuzzy wing arms and purple shirts that say Blinky on the front.
Hey, everybody. We're the Sniggles. Don't be scared.
I'm a little scared.
Cheery music kicks in,
What?
and they sing.
Hey, Sniggles, do you know what time it is?
It's time for the Blinky song, of course.
That's right. Blinky's got those eyes that really bug out the red and yellowy.
Blinky's got that fur that really spills out and makes the town drowsy.
In Drowsy Town, we shake and move and don't upset our boss.
'Cause if we do,
Alright, this is kind of jarring. This is kind of jarring. I don't know what it is. I think it's just because it's over Zoom that it looks slightly out of sync. Is it me? Maybe just my eyes?
It might be on your end.
It might be. It might. Well, also Zoom does have that slight latency.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm sure yeah. Not their fault, it's just Zoom. It is what it is with Zoom.
Play it again. Let me see if I can see.
Because it's not that bad, honestly. It's just, like, real slight. I don't know. Maybe just my brain's
I
not
think that's what
running.
adds to it, though. The creepiness.
Oh, yeah, I can see it. I can see that.
Blinky's got those eyes that really bug out the red and yellowy.
There's like a slight latency.
Especially with that guy, because he's very articulate with his mouth. You can tell.
In Drowsy Town, we shake and move.
That's something against the show.
Our boss.
'cause if we do, his eye gets red, and he might just spill our guts. Blink once, blink twice. If you get the Sniggle urge to move.
Alright, pause a sec. I would be concerned about that being a children's song, except I've heard children's songs before. Was literally like a plane crashing into the ground. So, you'd be surprised how dark some of those songs are.
London Bridge, Hellfire from the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
I know. What's Ring Around the Rosie is another
Ring
one.
Around the Rose.
Yeah, this wild stuff.
Kids just hear anything as long as there's a happy ending at the end.
True.
Oh, Toxic Love from Friend Gully.
Oh yeah.
That's a good one.
I don't know
That's
if
a
I
good
would
one.
count. You know, I could say more nursery rhymes because I don't know if I want to count like Hellfire and stuff like that.
But it wasn't a kids movie, and I was like,
yeah, but it's not like a
That's
nursery
crazy.
rhyme. Like I'm not gonna go to sleep and go Hellfire, dark fire.
Hey, you don't know that.
Hey,
now,
hey, you don't know
baby,
people's
you
kids.
will
You don't know
burn.
that. Comment down below if you
If you were-
sing
Do you
Hellfire
rock your
during
children
your
to sleep?
child. Hellfire.
No, you know what would be even worse? If you rock them to sleep with you are deformed and you are ugly and these are quiet
Right,
so
I wish the world held little people.
No, it's your like 3-month-old. You're like you are. I am deformed.
You do not comprehend.
You are my one defender.
The child joins. You are my one defender.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to preface all of this that none of us have children and none of us are in a relationship, so please
Yep.
take anything we say with a little grain of salt.
Yeah, and obviously these are jokes. I think we know that.
You were joking?
What?
Eye gets red, and he might just spill our guts. Blink once, blink twice. If you get the Sniggle urge to move. Blink once, blink twice. If you're gonna shake your feathers soon. Oh, you got to get the sniggle wings in sync. Oh, you got to move the speed as fast as you blink.
All right, Sniggles, give me 3 claps. Great, now give me 4. How about 5? Now don't blink.
If you blink, you'll wake him up.
And if you wake him up,
Ah, dang it.
we die. Don't
Ah.
blink.
What'd you do,
ever
Rod?
blink. Don't you fucking blink.
Oh, I blinked.
Yep, you woke him up.
Great, we're dead.
Oh, no.
That's
We do our best to never ever cry. 'Cause if we do,
gun to his head.
I'm so hungry.
Okay, I was just kidding. Apparently, it's real.
I haven't eaten in a week.
Oh Lord.
I still haven't blinked, guys. I think I'm safe. Am I okay? If I blink, I think I'm fine.
Also, clapping to 5 in music, a lot more annoying than you would think.
Yep. Unless it's in 5/4.
True. But heck,
Or
shout
any
out to
other
them.
one that's like or if it does one of those 3/4 2/4 type deals.
Oh,
know?
what was it? The dual meter? What's that called? There's a word for that. Insert
Come on,
here.
you got it.
I don't.
All right, you give up.
Something meter.
'Cause if we do, our boss gets mad, and then we don't eat for a week.
I'm so hungry.
Blink once, blink twice. If you get the sniggle urge to move. Blink once, blink twice. If you're gonna shake your feathers soon. Oh, you got to get the sniggle wings in sync. Oh, you got to move the speed as fast as you blink.
The Blinky song ends to
Very
thunderous
nice.
applause.
Also, pause it real quickly. I kind of want to know where the stock footage came from the dancers dancing, because that looks familiar to me.
Comment down below if you know where the footage came from.
Yep, or editor. If...
I'm gonna take a wild guess. Singing in the rain.
No, it's
'Cause
Singing in the Rain's in
black and
Technicolor.
white. Right? Yeah. Wasn't there a version of it in black and white though?
That one was if you're thinking about the It's a Wonderful Life was in black and white and like a from a Technicolor.
Right, but I don't think it's from Wonderful Life. I don't know.
Yep.
Yay!
Alice watches, scratching her head.
Okay, what are the sniggles? Are they birds or monsters? What am I watching and why is it so stupid?
Now you know how I felt when I had to sit through Dear Evan Hansen.
Come on.
And now I know how the viewers feel watching us. Hey!
I was gonna say that.
Good one.
Papa Sniggle calls out,
All right, Sniggles. Last one to the snackle shop is a rotten snoogle.
They all run off, except one pensive Sniggle, who takes center stage. Her best pal pokes his head back on and asks,
You coming, Snigglet?
Go on without me, Sniglots. I'm all snoggled out.
Okay, see you in a snig.
Sniglots exits, and Sniglet turns to the audience.
Hey, everyone.
Also,
Can I
pause
tell
it
you
real
something?
quickly. I hate it took me this long to realize it's a Smurfs vignette and
Yeah,
a Smurf parody.
yeah, I was gonna say that, but then she said that line, and I was like, "Hold up."
No,
my
exactly.
my mind needed to readjust.
The Smurfs do that all the time, where
Yeah.
it's like, "You Smurfing kidding me, dude?"
I was Smurfing. Insert Family Guy clip.
Yeah, you Smurfed it up big time, Smurf fan.
Shut
How
the
the
Smurf
Smurf
up.
you think you're gonna do this?
That is freaking Smurf. That is freaking Smurf.
That is-
Okay, see you in a snig.
Sniglots exits, and Sniglet turns to the audience.
Hey, everyone. Can I tell you something? Something I never told anyone? The other Sniggles just wouldn't understand.
She steps into a spotlight and starts to sing.
Oh
We gotta get an Angela ballad.
When I was 2, I knew just what I wanted. A snoreful poo that screamed and puffed its haunted.
Hold on. Can we get that entrance again? I'm sorry.
I knew you were gonna ask that. That's why I went all the way back.
When I was 2, I
Wow.
knew just what I wanted.
So
A snoreful
hold on. So we talk a lot about like how Angela has like that natural rasp. That was clear. Jeez, very
She
good.
can sing very clear when she needs to, and very softly.
Yes, that's good control. Very good control. This was what after
This was after Black Friday.
right,
After
okay.
Black Friday. So after she got better from being sick.
True.
I believe.
Okay.
Comment down below if I'm wrong.
Oh, Matt, your camera.
Oh, Jesus.
Matt, where'd you go? What happened?
What happened, buddy?
I blinked, and then I was in a dark space. There was a giant eyeball. I ran. I hit my head on something, and then I'm back.
You saw an eyeball and when you blinked your eyes? When I closed my eyes, I saw nothing but the eternal blackness.
When I close my
We'll
eyes,
come
I
back
see
to that
nothing but a
later.
beautiful face.
We'll come back to that later, but okay. I'm back. We're fine. Let's pick up where we left off.
We'll do it.
When I was 2,
Surprise Angela.
I knew just what I wanted. A snoreful poo that screamed and puffed its haunted dreams. As I grew up, I stopped being what I wanted. A sniggle who danced and shouted nightmare schemes.
Nightmare times?
Nightmare schemes.
But Snoozle Town is near, and the Snoozle train.
It's a reprise of Black Friday.
Yeah.
And when I go down to Snoozle Town, I'll know what's lost is found. I'll find a handsome Snook and snort his handsome hooves.
What?
And we'll have 2 snoozles that can snuzzle our own bayou, where the boogle boggles flow with goo.
So, pause for 1 sec. Oh, you pause it. Okay, good. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. So I picture the song being written because they're writing the song for Black Friday, and he's like they fill like the vocals with because they don't have lyrics for that section yet, and they're like, you know what, this would actually make a pretty good song.
What do they call it? Dummy versions or something like that? Like first
Yeah,
drafts?
Demos.
Yeah,
It's the first draft version where they're filling in parts that they don't have lyrics for yet.
Dummy
and it's
lyrics, that's what they call them.
Matt again.
Oh no.
Well, this time I'll fill in a little bit of the. But one of my favorite dummy lyrics was the Beatles song "Yesterday." The original like dummy lyrics were "scrambled eggs," because it was scrambled eggs. Oh my baby, how I love your legs. And I just think that's hilarious because, like, yesterday,
right?
All my troubles seem so far away. It's such a difference between like what the lyrics became, and I love it so much.
Well, that's like
yesterday.
In Tarzan, Phil Collins has got me lyrics for.
Some scrambled eggs.
Or what was it?
I'm back.
The trash camp, I think.
I couldn't hear you over Matt singing about scrambled eggs he ate yesterday. What'd you say, Frank?
Dang scrambled eggs. No, what was it? Phil Collins when he wrote the music for Tarzan? I think it was Trash in the Camp. He had a whole separate. It was the same rhythms and everything, but it was a whole separate song because he made entirely different lyrics. And he just called it Rhythm Piece.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember watching it. Yeah, that song. Yeah, he had it was a whole different thing. But that happens sometimes in industry. You always it's very rare that first drafts of anything are released. Sometimes first draft jokes come in or around, but yeah, very rarely. Especially if you're like a perfectionist.
Music is very polished, which is why people tend to watch reactions like ours because we're very off the cuff, straight off the dome. Sure, we could edit, but like, where's the fun in that? We want you to hear our idiotic thoughts in the moment.
Also,
and Matt's gone again, I think.
Yeah, I wanted to comment on the vocals here. So her jumps to the each note is pretty clean. Very clean actually. I was shocked. We always talk about how everyone in this production is like are great singers, and obviously, you know, that still carries here. But it's also a style it's also a style or a technique to when you bend into notes, usually for like more of a jazzy performance, or even like horror. Like sometimes when they sing horror stuff, you could start up here and do like the radio drop down into your next voice. Yeah, obviously that's not the theme here, but the reason why I want to talk about why she's being very clear is it's just for some reason very accentuated in this song. I don't know why. Maybe it's just
so when we last heard her sing this song, she was sick in Black Friday. So we could tell that she was struggling a little bit, but we both knew it's because she had that sick. But this is the first time we've heard her clear and not sick.
Oh, you know what? It's
singing the exact same model lines.
Not only that, because in Cinderella,
yeah, dude,
she her character has
a lot of rasp.
Has a lot of rasp in it, so there's a big difference here. So I guess it's really interesting to see Angela in a softer voice. Also, singing in a different voice can be a lot of fun. One of my favorite exercises is trying to sing something in Eric Cartman's voice to get my vocal range up. It's pretty funny. Yeah, but it can be difficult, but sometimes the voice is to your advantage. And I think here it's to her advantage to get up there softer.
Yep.
So yeah, very cool.
Very good.
But snooze old town is here, and the snooze old train is here. And when I go
Not the snooze old train.
to snooze old town, I'll turn my sniggle frown. I'll break the sniggle mold. I'll trade these wings for gold.
Wow.
Sniggle can stop or keep me. That
Hey.
train won't leave.
I was a little worried. That was a good hit. That was a good transition.
I told you she's healthy.
Without me.
Ironically, this being filmed in 2020, that she would be healthy.
Sniggles.
Hmm.
You coming, Sniglet?
Careful with that light, man. I had that light.
Catch the next one.
Those things burn you.
Train.
So, I'm guessing that was stock, right?
The spotlight on Sniglet fades.
Okay.
No, that was someone
Sniggle
acting
eyes,
out to
standing
train you.
there, staring at her.
I wouldn't be shocked though.
You're a
There
liar,
are ones I
Sniglet.
think in like Jersey.
What?
Why do you want to leave
Pennsylvania.
Drowsy Town?
I don't.
Do you want to make Blinky cry?
Yes.
No, I never said that.
Don't you lie to me one more time with that dirty little mouth. Do you think Blinky's stupid? Do you?
No.
He's always watching Sniglet with 1,000 eyes.
Wait, that was one eye.
the Watcher! Praise the Watcher! Praise the Watcher! Praise him!
Sniglet whirls around to find the other Sniggles surrounding her in the dark. She looks pathetically out to the audience. Tears stream down her face. Her voice shakes.
He's gonna die of dysentery.
If I had a nickel for every time a musical turned into a cult randomly, I'd have 2 nickels.
Which is so
Which
love.
is
It's
a
weird.
lie. It's weird that it happened twice.
Oh. Also, I was gonna say maybe not dysentery, maybe pink eye.
Find the other Sniggles surrounding her in the dark. She looks pathetically out to the audience. Tears stream down her face. Her voice shakes.
I don't think I want to do this show anymore.
It doesn't matter what any of us want. Blinky's not done with you yet. And he's never gonna let you go until he's seen everything.
The Sniggles advance on Sniglet. She pleads.
I've seen a lot of Hollywood producers say the same thing.
As terror fills her eyes, Papa Sniggle hops on stage.
Look out, Sniggles! Drowsy Town's been overrun with snugglebugs.
The lights bump. All around, smiling, mechanical bug rabbit things pop in and out of holes in the whimsical set.
Bug rabbit
What are you
things.
gonna do, Papa Sniggle?
Don't you worry. I'm gonna whack those snugglebugs with this mallet.
Hey, Papa Sniggle holds the large mallet and the crowd goes wild.
It's whacking day, whacking day.
Yeah.
He brings his mallet down on one of the mechanized rabbit things. A realistic splat sound plays over the loudspeakers.
It was a real rabbit.
There's another.
Splat! He whacks another snugglebug. All the Sniggles howl in delight, except Sniglet, who watches on with horror.
Ooh, that's a big one.
Papa Sniggle swings
Plot
his mallet
twist.
ferociously. He misses the snugglebug and whacks Sniglet square in the jaw.
Oh.
He
Ooh.
goes flying to the floor. Blood and a few teeth spray across the stage.
Oh my
Hey.
god.
The music cuts out. The crowd goes silent. The Sniggles all look to each other, unsure of what to do. After a moment, the director of Blinky's watch party runs on stage. He kneels beside the actress playing
George
Sniglet.
couldn't see the action.
He's not moving.
Angela, are you all right? Ruby, call the medic.
Her name's Angela in the world too.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Shut up,
I swear.
Jeff. You're drunk again, aren't you?
No, I'm stone cold sober.
Papa Sniggle
I'm
actor
stone cold
ducks behind
sober.
her headpiece and pukes. The director feels for Sniglet's pulse.
Oh god, she's losing a lot of blood.
In the audience, Alice stands.
Is that lady all right?
An usher touches her shoulder.
Ma'am, please stay seated during the performance.
On stage, one
This
of
is
the
bringing
Sniggles
back
asks
memories.
the director,
Is there any?
He died. He died.
This is hitting way too close to home.
I don't know if this ever happened to y'all, but I would see like marching band fails where like people would lock their knees and they would immediately just fall, and people
Oh,
would walk
on the
over
field
them
all
for
the
the
time.
choreography. Like,
All the time on the field during competition or practice. But I mean more specifically in an entertainment setting. Very in a very famous place.
If you want, we will share that story live on Twitch.
Very honest therapy session.
Just come onto the live stream and ask us about the incident.
the incident.
Anything I can do?
You can shut the hell up, Lauren.
soon the stage lights go down, the curtain closes, and the announcer voice breaks the silence.
Uh-oh, boys and girls. Blinky spotted some commotion backstage. Y'all sit tight while we work out them snooks.
After about 30 seconds, the house lights come up and exit music plays. The crowd quietly gets up to leave. Alice sits.
What the hell is this?
She turns to Bill, but he's been asleep for some time.
Huh? Is it over? I was just resting my eyes.
On her way out of the theater, Alice stops by the usher to ask,
Sure.
Hey, is that woman all right?
Someone we know riding that one ride. Huh? Is it over?
Is that woman all right?
What woman?
The usher's attention is taken by an impatient mother.
Excuse me, when's the next show?
15 minutes, ma'am.
Aaron!
Dang.
Aaron! Get over here right now or we're leaving!
Yeah,
Later,
Aaron.
Bill and Alice sit on a bench near a food cart selling funnel cakes and churros. While Bill snacks, Alice reflects on the watch party.
Either something went terribly wrong or that got strangely dark.
First, You don't like the show because it's for babies. Then you don't like it because it's too dark. It's almost as if you don't like anything. You gonna finish that elephant here?
No, I don't like it.
Alice hands Bill the pastry and turns to her phone.
Oh, God, no!
What? What now?
Ziggs. Ziggs is going to Deb's party.
Who?
That goes back to not your seed.
Hello, Ziggy? This really cool non-binary person Deb used to have a crush on? And they're bringing Quiplash.
Quiplash. Is that a friend of Ziggs, or...?
No, it's a game and a well-known teen aphrodisiac. Of course that's why the party is tonight. I'm not gonna be there to keep them apart. And Deb's gonna hook up with Ziggs. I just know it.
Well, then maybe Deb isn't the right girl for you.
Look, Dad, you may have let every romantic relationship you've ever had fall apart, but I'm committed to Deb.
Oh,
no matter how many problems we have.
So we established like in the last one that it's the same character, it's just different universe, right?
Yep.
There's one of the okay.
Correct.
Because in my mind I was like, wait, Deb. I was like, oh yeah, that's the girlfriend or the whatever from the last.
Yeah.
Guy didn't like musicals.
I didn't like musicals.
Yeah,
And you're right about Deb. She's a hardcore stoner. Yeah, that one.
Yep.
Yep.
Look, Dad, you may have let every romantic relationship you've ever had fall apart, but I'm committed to Deb. No matter how many problems we have.
But she committed to you.
I'm just saying, if there are problems...
The problem is that someone just had to get divorced. Couldn't have waited one more year. I got ripped out of school my senior year and shipped to Clivesdale. I hate Clivesdale. I lost all my
Clivesdale.
friends. I'm gonna lose Deb, and none of it is my fault.
You're right. It's not your fault. It's your mother's fault. Now let's go ride the Tearjerker.
Bill and Alice stand in the massive line to ride the Tearjerker, the tallest roller coaster in the whole Midwest. Alice watches the people around them. One group catches their eye, a teenage couple, Craig and Allison, and their third wheel, Beth. Craig sucks down a soda from a souvenir cup while Allison squirms.
Why you wiggling, babe?
Drank too much Coke. I gotta pee.
Well, here's a cup. Pop a squat.
Gross, Greg.
I can't hold it. I'll meet you guys at the exit.
Allison hops out of the line and heads off in search of a restroom. Craig and Beth watch her go. Then they turn to each other.
Thank God she's gone.
They embrace, necking hard.
I knew it.
Beth pulls back to ask,
Is it fair to do this to Allison?
Was it fair to me when she switched schools?
I guess what she doesn't see won't hurt her.
She inserts her tongue back down his throat. Eventually, Craig notices Alice staring at them.
Hold on.
At him and Beth. He makes eye contact.
Alternate title. Cheating, the musical.
Oh, Matt's gone again.
All right, I'm back. I'm back.
All right,
I'm back.
all
Eye
right.
I'm back.
contact. And smiles.
Dang, Matt.
Why don't you take a picture, huh? It'll last longer.
Then Alice notices something
Matt
about
again.
Craig. Something she's noticed about several people here in WatcherWorld, come to think of it. The irises of his eyes. They're purple. And as Craig smiles at her, she's filled with a distinct feeling of dread. Then the obnoxious teenager running the ride calls out,
It's
Single riders?
Blinky.
You got any single riders?
Yep.
I'm a single rider.
What?
Right this way, ma'am.
What are you doing?
I want out of this line.
But the line's half the fun.
Then you stay in it.
said nobody ever.
to the front of
Pause
the
it
line.
real
Bill
quickly.
hurries after her.
Hey, I'm a single rider too, but I want to sit with
I
her.
cannot.
Slow down, sir.
Oh,
I'll pause it
real quick
then.
Single rider.
No, I got it.
Okay, you'll be playing.
There we go. The line's half the fun is what Disney has been trying to brainwash people for decades. trying to make their cues more
Ooh.
interactive, trying to make it more like
You can't.
conducive for talking. But at the end of the day, man, you're just standing in line, especially like
I don't
depending which
care.
coast you are,
I
Florida
don't-
heat or California heat.
I don't care how detailed your scenery is. I know I'm waiting on a line.
I don't care how shiny that thing is. If this line doesn't move in the next 20 minutes, I'm out of here.
I don't care that the food in Tiana's place looks really delicious. I know I'm on a line, darn it.
That's so funny. But no, it's true. Hopefully, like Disney gets their whole line stuff together because Disney just made it worse, honestly. At this point, charging for their fast passes. But yeah, that's another story for another tale. If you want us to rant about Disney lines and their practices, come watch us on Twitch and just type in Rod talk about them Disney lines, and Rod will talk about them Disney lines.
Do we need a shameless Twitch plug counter on this video? Because what's that, like 3 times now?
The line. Bill hurries after her.
Hey, I'm a single rider too, but I want to sit with her.
Slow down, sir. That's not how the single rider works, okay? You'll be placed in the next empty seat.
Get out of my way.
Bill pushes past the obnoxious teen. Alice is getting into the two-person ride vehicle with a man who seems to be in a hurry, but Bill dives into the seat beside her first.
Hey, I'm next.
Dad, what are you doing?
Sir, I'm gonna have to call my manager, sir.
I love his nerd voice.
Forget it. We got any single riders?
The ride vehicle pulls out of the loading area as Bill angrily fastens his seatbelt and turns to Alice.
What the hell is your problem?
What? You wanted to sit together? We're together.
Yeah, but I had to cut someone. It was embarrassing.
Oh, you're embarrassed? You could have waited 20 seconds for the next car.
I wanted to be with you. That's the whole fucking reason we're here. What?
Bill notices Alice tensing up as the ride vehicle climbs the first and largest hill of the coaster.
I just,
They're gonna
I
die.
don't like heights.
Then why the hell are we on the Tearjerker? You know it's the tallest roller coaster in the Midwest.
Because you wanted to ride it. I don't even like roller coasters.
Well, maybe I'd know that if you told me one thing about your life.
He's stopped by the sound of the ride
It's
vehicle
amazing the
screeching to a
things
halt.
you say when you think you're about to die in a roller coaster or some type of ride. You'd be shocked. It's probably better than
I've yelled many a thing before and dropped to
prob-
either make the people around me laugh or just as a confession.
I'll say it's probably better than truth serum. I remember.
Survives the ride.
Do
What was that? Nothing.
Do you remember those rides that like swing you up and you just like sit down and swing you up? I forgot what it was called. I was on one of those and my thing started to unclick when I was upside down. I was like, "Making peace with God now." That was an interesting.
Bill and
one.
Alice chains thud, metal scrapes, something clanks and clatters, then nothing.
What was that?
I don't know.
Oh, the music's so good.
Something's happening.
Like the high
Internet
synth.
actress. What was that?
That synth. Ah, man. It's called horror chords. There's like a certain name for that type of stuff. I think it's called horror chords. Like, it was like D minor and stuff like that are usually used for that. There's a whole set.
They've stopped at the peak of the hill, 425 feet in the air. Alice starts breathing heavily as the
Lucky
announcer's
numbers.
voice plays through a nearby speaker.
Uh-oh, boys and girls. Blinky spotted some commotion down the trackways. Y'all sit tight while we work out them snooks.
Again?
Dad?
Dang Snooks.
It's
like
okay,
the version of
sweetie.
Gremlins.
It's just a technical difficulty. This happens all the time.
Didn't you say, someone died on this ride?
No, I don't think so.
Yes, you did.
Whoosh! A powerful gust of wind blows by, shaking the entire coast.
I'm actually getting
Beneath them,
nervous.
beams and pillars moan and creak.
Oh my god.
Because I can picture me
Oh
in
my
the
God,
same
why
spot
is it
right now.
swaying?
Supposed to do that, it's got to sway a little, or the whole thing will blow over.
It's gonna blow over.
The nearby speaker, which is bolted beside another small security camera, crackles with static until the obnoxious teenage ride attendant's voice comes through.
Hello, passengers. You may have noticed that the ride has stopped, so please stay inside your cart with your seatbelts fastened. We're gonna send a maintenance guy up to get you momentarily.
This happened to me one time. I'm not even kidding. This is why I'm freaking out, because
Don't
I've been
worry,
in this
sir.
exact scenario. Oh, Lord.
Also, the monotone voice that you get just
Yep.
from the workers. Don't worry,
Alright,
we're here to save you.
Yep.
It's not even that one. Like, that's not even the guy I'm talking about.
No,
Oh,
no, that's
God.
not even that one. I know, but
Yeah, just like that always monotone voice when they're trying to like lure you into the world. Just breaks it
Yep.
completely. Oh man.
Crazy stuff, man. Working attractions is really fun.
Ugh.
Oh, I think Matt died again, so we're gonna press play for him.
Wait, done yet. Matt, you here?
No, yeah, he froze. So do you want
I
to
know,
press
I know
play or
he's
just keep...
I would wait because I don't know if he's frozen, or if he's you can still hear him.
I think he's frozen.
I'm not frozen.
There we go.
I'm not the hit movie from 2013.
All right.
No, I was saying I can picture them on the top of this ride, right? There's no like support structure next to them, and the guy's like, "Hey, don't get out of the vehicle!" Damn it! I was getting out of the vehicle.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, hold on. You'd be surprised.
Yo, yeah, you would be. You'd be shocked.
No, I know. I know. I know. People are stupid.
Oh.
No, not even that. Sometimes they make you get off the ride that hard, and it's not fun.
Rod Lord drop, baby. In my college program for Disney, I worked for Pirates of the Caribbean, the ride at Walt Disney World, Magic Kingdom. There were some moments where if we had to evacuate someone, but there was no thing to like get them safely off, some people would try to jump into the water, or we would have to get giant bibbers, put them on, and then push the boat to land so that they could get off themselves.
Frank lore drop. When I was a kid, I got stuck at the very top of the log ride at Disney. Splash Mountain at the time.
Yep.
And they made us, like, we were literally teetering like this, seeing all of Disney. They stopped the ride because some idiot lost the ring. So they made us, and I was in the front of the log. They made us climb to the back of the log and then step off and climb all the way down.
Yep, because of the stairs next to it.
Yeah. No,
That's terrifying.
I know exactly what she's going through right now because I've been there. It's not fun.
Well, that's the thing, because Matt was like, why would people try and get off if there's no like stairs or anything next to it? From experience, they just want to get out, and they don't care if they get wet or if there's something for them to step on.
That's what
They're
thrill
gonna
rides are. They're controlled, like, scary moments. Like, I forgot the proper term, but like thrills, right? So if you're frozen or like, you'll be shocked how you act when you're like really scared, like in a fake death or like, life or death scenario.
Situation.
Because even though you know, like, oh, if I'm on the roller coaster, everything's controlled, it's fine, you know, there's procedures, but just because you already got that anxiety, you'll be shocked how stupid you could act. That's why people that have like very dangerous jobs with high adrenaline rushes and everything, they get drilled so much in what they're doing that it just becomes second nature and it takes over for them. So stuff like police, military, fire department, even like what was it like? We call them EMTs, ambulance workers. I don't know if there's different between states, but yeah, like anything. Usually first responders type stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't really know how crazy it is until that adrenaline starts pumping, and that's like one of my favorite scenes in a movie recently was from The Batman, where he injects himself with some adrenaline to try and power through the pain, and then you just hear the heartbeat start going in his ears, and you hear it like pounding, and he just starts pounding on the Riddler and one of the people, and you're just like, oh my gosh, yeah, because it's just all of a sudden a rush of energy and like intensity.
There are
And you
times when if you get that scared or anxious, you can actually black out, or
Yep.
you can I forgot what they're called. Hysterical blindness is another thing.
Yep.
Like, a lot of soldiers experience that. I know from like World War II. They got like hysterical blindness on like D-Day, where they would just stop seeing things. Like it was either like very blurry or just completely like you're like blacked out.
Yep.
It's crazy what can happen when you're that
in the heat of the moment.
Yeah, I can heat a moment of like any situation. It's crazy. That's why you gotta try to keep a calm head or be with somebody that has a calm head.
Yep. To lighten things up a little bit, though, my friend, when she was on the CP with me, when we actually did evac someone, she was like, "Yes, I finally get to evac somebody." And I was like, "Yeah."
Put the training to use. Let's go.
Exactly, because it was on her bucket list. She was like, on her bucket list, it was like she wanted to evac someone off of the attraction. She wanted to help make a magic moment, which she did. It was beautiful. She helped them like get to the front of the line, and it was beautiful. I helped with that one, and it was just like a whole list. And I was like, I don't know how if evac will happen. And then all of a sudden, like literally, like a few weeks later, evac happened.
And Matt's been evac. Let's go.
I've been evac. I am back.
Dang, Matt.
Get us? Why can't we just write it down?
It's okay. Look, there's a staircase right next to the track. We'll just walk back down the way we came.
I can't do that. Dad, I'm having a panic attack. I need to get down.
Okay.
Bill looks around. He eyeballs the staircase next to the track. He looks to his daughter. She's shaking with fear. He thinks for a second. He undoes his seatbelt with a click. When he starts to stand, the speaker blares.
Oh, sir, please stay seated and wait for the maintenance guy.
Boom! In the distance, thunder rumbles. Lightning
Oh,
flashes.
hell
Gray
no.
clouds
Hell
overhead.
no.
Drizzle rain.
Hell
Bill
no.
shakes his head at the approaching storm.
He's telling me we're on the tallest roller coaster in the Midwest with lightning flashing on a probably metallic structure because it's roller coaster. Maybe not wooden because, you know, those are going out of fashion now.
No, not just during a thunderstorm, during a Midwest thunderstorm, might I add.
Yep.
Big difference. Dude, I'm not even kidding. I'm feeling the anxiety.
Listen, I wasn't feeling it until the thunderstorm, and I was like, "Oh shoot!" 'Cause especially you feel that air pressure drop when you're up so high, and then
So I just don't know if it's my own memories coming back to haunt me here, but phenomenal acting here.
Yeah.
Because I'm actually feeling it right now. I am feeling the worry and concern.
I will say too, someone who has suffered from panic attacks in the past, 100% get what she's coming from, because like in that moment, especially before you learn techniques to actually help you get back into it, you need to get out. Like whatever is happening, whatever you're in that situation, your body's like,
And
we're
if
in danger and we need to leave.
If you get that bad, she may like end up hurting herself or somebody else to get down. So it's always good to learn those techniques ahead of time, and at least be with somebody that can try to keep a level head. Because sometimes, if you're looking at somebody who's calmer, it eases you too. I know that from
100%.
being in a few situations. So,
Yep.
you know.
Not to
keep a level
mention,
head
it
up
is
there.
good to just look up ahead of time techniques. If you do feel like you have any type of anxiety, it can
Yeah.
immediately turn into a panic attack. You don't know when, but
Yeah.
breathing
and you
helps.
actually may not even know what can trigger it too sometimes.
Yep. Mhm.
So just be careful out there.
Remember to ground yourself in reality if it's happening,
Mhm.
and control your breathing. Those
Yeah.
are the two main things to do,
important.
because it's taking you out of reality, that panic attack, and you will be affected by your breathing by either hyperventilating or not even breathing. Because I remember one time a panic attack hit me really bad, and I was like, and then literally the person next to me was just like, breathe, and I was like, oh shoot, I'm not breathing, so I had to like
Yeah.
manually like
It can get like that, man.
I'm not.
yeah, try to, deep breaths. Try to calm yourself. Think of something funny or whatever. Because the faster your heart rate goes, the more the more
Yep,
panic
and
you
focus
are.
on things you can control in the moment. Like
Yeah.
another thing was like 5 things that you can see, 4 things that you can hear, 3 things that you can touch. Just like things that help you ground yourself in the moment.
Yeah.
Like here I am. But anyway, Frank and I are feeling it. We're get out of this coaster. Get out of this.
Fuck that. Come on, Alice.
He steps out of the ride vehicle and onto the metal grated stairs. He reaches
Nope,
back
metal
and motions
stairs.
for Alice to follow.
Dad, I can't.
Hey, we have to go now before the steps get too slippery. Come on.
Alice slowly unbuckles her belt and climbs from her seat. Bill takes hold of her left hand and reaches for her right one. It's holding her phone.
I got you. Give me your hand. Put your phone in your pocket.
It won't fit.
Okay, I'll take it.
Here.
Alice passes her phone to Bill. He reaches around to slide it into his back pocket, but the screen is already slick with rain. The phone slips from his fingers and falls. He watches it ding past the metal grated stairs and plummet down 425 feet.
Oh, Matt's gone again. And the phone dropping, that was about to pause it for that too. I was like, oof.
Yeah.
That phone's not making it.
Anytime you're on something that's high up and you don't have confidence in what you're standing on, something falls, it just hurts. It just makes it so much worse.
And now she's gonna be thinking, is he gonna be able to grip my hand as well? Because he dropped the phone. Is he gonna drop me by accident?
I don't even think. Oh yeah, I would say it's more the latter part of that sentence. But in my mind too, it's like, is this actually stable? Because I've been on top of ladders a lot for work, and this is one time, this one thing we do every year where we had to stand. It's like in the middle of the room, so there's nothing you can grab or hold on to just in case anything. You're just on that ladder, and you're like, please don't let me die here. I've been on that. It sucks. And like screw falls, and you think it's like the ladder falling apart, or you hear a creak, or if you're outside and it starts rocking from the wind, freaking horrifying. I get it. I 100% understand.
Especially those stairs and those ladders that were made in the last 2 centuries.
Yeah.
And you're like, listen, I get that this would have been stable 200 years ago, 100 years ago. I grant you that. I grant you.
Not even that.
I grant you that. Like, maybe it would have been stable for like a day or two, but like now in the modern day, you're having me go up these steps that were eyeballed.
They're fine. They're fine.
My
What's
opinion.
the worst that could happen?
My opinion. If the ladder's in an A-frame, that's the safest it's gonna be.
Yep.
A-frame
100%.
ladders.
Alice, whose eyes are shut tight, hears the ting.
What was that?
Nothing. Just don't look down. Look at me, okay?
Very important.
Alice opens her eyes, and
Look
Bill
straight
starts to
ahead
lead her
or
down the
focus on an
staircase.
object.
Another gust of wind swooshes past. Alice grabs the handrail as the structure beneath them gently sways.
Dad?
Keep moving. Look at me. I'm not gonna let you fall. You're America's next great playwright, right? Tell me about the play you've been working on.
No.
You got you a scholarship. Must be pretty good.
Bill continues to lead Alice as she takes a deep breath.
I'm gonna pause it real quickly. That's heartwarming. Like, I know he doesn't want her to be a playwright as a father, but to actually help calm her down, he's actually taking the minute to like be in her interests and her world. Because, like, you know, like you were saying, Frank, a life or death situation kind of opens up communication.
Oh yeah, that, and it's a very great, I guess, trick. Just get their mind off of what is happening in that moment.
100%.
So like, hey, that's why, like, I was taught this by my supervisor. If you're like on top of something high, because he and I both have a fear of ladders, of course, the 2 maintenance workers.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's
yeah, great. So what we'll do is like look at me in the eyes, like stare me in the eyes, or I'll look at like something else, even if it's in the distance. But if I know it's like the same height, I'll look at that, or like sing a song in your head, hum a song, like just something to get your mind off of how high you are is so important, and especially if someone else is panicking. Try to bring him and talk to him about something different, like he's doing here.
Yep.
With my luck, with singing a song, I'll be like on the verge of falling off something, and my mind will go to the one song about falling off something.
Free
falling.
The worst song for it.
In sync.
It's about a girl.
Sounds great so far. What's that girl do? What's she been up to?
Well, she moves to a new town and she's gay.
Love it.
Whoa.
And she falls in love with a girl, and I don't want to spoil anything, but
spoil
the
it.
girl's basically a vampire.
That sounds scary.
And it's a comedy, Dad.
Sounds funny.
Okay, but it gets a little sad because they both die in the end.
Aw.
Though I only wrote it like that to get the scholarship.
Love a great tragedy.
The judges are
Yep.
suckers for that kind of thing, you know?
Transylvanian tragedy.
Produce, I want it to end happy.
Alice looks around. Without her even realizing it, Bill has led her back down to the Tearjerker's loading platform.
See?
Her muscles start to unclench. Her breathing returns to normal. She turns to her father. He smiles at her.
I'm proud of you.
Pause it. Half the battle to 80% of the battle is a mental game. Get over the mental part and you'll be fine. Seriously.
Yeah, Matt.
But
what?
Not even joking. Yeah, but not even joking. A lot of it is a mental game. So great.
Your brain is your worst enemy sometimes, and if you can trick it, then you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
Can I have my phone back?
Oh, about that.
We're gonna get you a brand new one.
You dropped my phone.
Yes. I'm sorry, but...
You dropped my phone?
Well, I was a little preoccupied.
I need my phone! Deb is having a party at the lake house. I need to be liking her post so that she knows I'm watching her!
Jesus Christ, Alice, would you grow up?
Trying! I'm trying to grow up, but you won't let me! I should be at the party, not the shitty Disneyland knockoff! You made me come here. You made me ride that stupid ride! Why are you always ruining my life?
Oof. Yep.
You know, Alice, I love you to the moon and back. But you make
To the
it very
moon,
hard for me
Alice!
to like you.
I'm sorry, go back. Because it missed Rod's freaking honeymooners reference.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
sorry.
that's fine, because...
Oh, Matt's gone. I'll put it back.
Okay, hold on. Pause it up.
You ride that stupid ride!
Okay, I got it.
Very cool.
Why are you always ruining my life?
Okay, going back to
You know,
90.
Alice, I love you to the moon and back. But you make it very hard for me to like you.
Pause it.
Yeah, I'm pausing it. Jeez. Sorry that I interrupted such a great line with a stupid.
That's a
joke.
rough line because that is a thing. Love
It
and
is.
like two very different things.
Yep.
You know, it's that's an interesting one. It's a great line. $1 million line.
It is because especially I don't know how like the audience what relationship you have with your parents, and I've been blessed to have a really good relationship, but I've had friends that like very sadly they have that love, that instinctual love that comes from a child for their parents, because that's biological. They're always going to be indebted to the person that gave them life and like give them, but they're just terrible people. And it's just the thing where they're like, they don't even know why they love them at this point. And thankfully, some of them are not in their lives anymore. But God, that line hits. Because it's true. Like, their love can't exist without someone being liked. Especially blessed that I like and love both of these idiots right here. All of this very honest shenanigans.
You don't have to fake it, Rod. It's fine.
I only love these guys. Like, not.
That's subjective.
Not even a little bit.
Depends on the day.
Depends on the day.
Oh,
Listen, I'll say it like this. I love Matt's recording, but I don't like his camera. Cue it literally cutting out right now.
What do you mean? I love that. I love my camera. I love my camera.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, such good timing.
All right, let's press
so
play.
Now you don't like me? Well, that's fine, because I hate you.
Alice storms off, leaving Bill on the loading platform. Rain drizzles down onto him. All around, the entire line of park goers has been watching the fight with hungry, purple eyes.
Oh.
Later, the storm subsides, the sun goes down, and thousands of electric bulbs light up WatcherWorld. Alone and upset, Bill strolls down a midway full of carnival games. The barker at the high striker strongman game calls out to the crowd.
Come one, come all, test your
Pause real
strength
quick.
and win it all.
For those of you who don't know, Barker is a marketing technique. You just shout out a bunch of phrases to get people's attention so they come over to whatever you're doing.
Yep, but it was very, very common in like how carnivals used to be. Because carnival culture used to be huge before the advent of theme parks. Carnivals would just set up, they'd do their thing for like a couple of days. As soon as they scammed enough people, they would pack up and move to the next one. Carnivals were very dirty and seedy, and that's why you have this old stereotype like you can't trust the carny, because usually those people that would be hired for those would be ex-convicts or people who were very seedy at the time. Also, sorry, sick cough. Sorry.
You're all good, brother. Yeah, but
Okay.
another example of a barker would be somebody like if you ever been to a sports game, baseball, football, the guys that walk around with the food, at least they used to a while ago. And they would shout out hot dogs, pretzels, you know. So that's a barker.
Dogs here, get your hot dogs.
Butt scratcher, get your butt scratcher.
In Japan, they're still wildly popular, especially in baseball. Some of these girls, like they call them the beer girls because they got like the keg of beer and then they give beer to the people in the crowds. Some of them even have huge followings and like people like obsessing over like their favorite beer girl. Japan is just such a weird, wonderful place.
Comment
But
down
it's
below
always
if you're
fun.
from Japan.
Yeah, comment down below if you're from Japan if you'd like us to visit. Because please, God, please.
Bill glances over and the barker points to him.
You there, sir. Yes, sir. I'm talking to you, sir. Step right up and win it all.
Oh, thanks.
Oh,
From a
come
rack-
on.
Sorry.
Oh, come on, sir. Everyone wants a Blinky doll.
From a rack full of them, the
Oh,
barker
God.
retrieves a furry purple doll with a large yellow eye for a face. He dangles it in front of Bill.
Tell me, sir. You got a girlfriend, boyfriend, mother, nephew, third cousin twice removed?
No.
Oh, wait a minute. You've got a daughter, don't you?
Yeah. But we're not exactly speaking at the moment.
Oh, well, nothing says I'm sorry and I love you like a Blinky doll. What do you say, sir?
All right. What the hell?
Good man, smart man. But are you a strong man? Let's find out. $2 for a whack, ladies and gentlemen.
Bill takes out his
Also the
wallet
price
and
in
hands
Taiwan.
the barker $2. In return, the barker hands Bill an enormous mallet. It's heavy in his hands. Bill winds up and brings the mallet down as hard as he can on the game's lever. Pow! The lever flings a small puck up a tower towards a bell at the top. But Bill's swing must not have been very powerful because the puck doesn't even make it halfway up the tower.
Ooh, so sorry,
Come
sir.
on, Bill.
It's harder than it looks, isn't it?
Yeah, it sure is.
Better luck next time.
Bill steps back and the barker hands the mallet to the next person in line, a small child.
And here you are, little girl.
Whack! The child hits the lever and the puck shoots up the tower, ringing the bell with ease. Ding, ding, ding!
We have a winner, ladies and gentlemen. Here you are, my dear.
He hands the girl a Blinky doll. Bill watches. His brow furrows.
Hey, could I give that thing another shot?
Why, of course, sir. $2 for a whack.
Here.
Bill forks over the cash. He swings the mallet and does even worse than before.
Ooh, pathetic.
Pause it real quick.
Bang! Bang!
Oh, sorry. Okay. What do they call those plants? Where they have somebody like succeed?
Oh
at
yeah,
the
that's what
game?
it is. A plant.
Yeah, I'm 100% confident that
The little girl's a plant.
Yeah.
No, I love those, especially going back. Sorry, sick cough. Going back to talking about like carnies and swindlers. That's exactly how snake oil salesmen in the Old West used to operate. They would put one plant in the crowd and be like, "This tonic can cure anything. It can even make a man walk." And so the plant in the wheelchair is like, "Well, let me try that." So he takes a sip, gets up from the wheelchair miraculously, like, "Oh my God, it's a miracle
drug."
And so the snake oil salesman would sell as much as he could in a day or two, and then bam, pack up shop and leave.
Yep.
And God, going through the history of cons was not something that I thought that we would be talking about in that many times.
Yeah, cons, anxiety, and Carney's anxiety and marketing techniques. This place got it all.
And ladders.
And
Bill
ladders.
forks over the cash. He swings the mallet and does even worse than before.
$4 spent.
Pathetic.
Bang! 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 Elsewhere, Alice holds a pellet gun to her shoulder, staring down the smoking barrel. She's just hit 3 bullseyes at a shooting gallery carnival game. The cowboy working the booth tips back his hat.
You've been enlisted.
Hi, Jeff.
That's quite the eye you got there, cowgirl.
Oh, it's gonna be
Here's
the
your prize.
general.
He offers Alice a Blinky doll.
Yeah, I don't want that.
But what do you want, my dear?
Alice looks over to find a small old woman standing outside a fortune teller's shack.
Do not take
She
any
smiles
apples
at
from her.
Alice with a toothless grin.
Exactly what I was
to
thinking.
herself.
Madam Iris knows. Madam Iris sees all.
Go suck some.
You
crystal
liar!
balls.
You're not Blinky.
Crystal balls? Crystal balls? No. Are you this?
From beneath her starry purple robes, Madame Iris reveals a familiar, fully intact iPhone. Alice's eyes go wide.
Matt's gone, but that's also crazy that iPhone survived.
That I just can't. I just like the not like, but I'm interested in the concept that I know everything about you by skimming through your cellular device.
You should change your passcode, dearie. It's of course it's your birthday.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's not quite the secure password, my dear.
Oh, look on your Instagram, Debbie. Oh, is someone you care about?
And Deb, did you know she was a hardcore stoner?
Oh my God.
Who's this man? Who's this guy, Ziggs?
Oh my gosh, there's Matt again.
I'm just a southern now. I'm not even the madam.
Am I bringing back the prospect? Go.
Go, press play.
Back at the strength tester, a frustrated Bill slams the mallet onto the lever with all his might. The puck hardly moves.
Oh, so sorry, sir. Another swing and a miss. You are a weak man, sir, a very weak man.
Do you take credit cards?
Oh,
But
yes.
Of course, sir.
Bill jams his card into the barker's hand.
Charge it until I win one of those goddamn dolls.
Oh, God.
In Madame Iris's hut, Alice sits on a large pillow, scrolling through Instagram. She's furiously swiping past pic after pic of Deb, getting closer and closer to Ziggs. The two are dancing, then drinking, sharing a joint, blowing smoke into each other's mouths.
I knew it. Shit.
Spit sprays from Madame Iris's toothless mouth as she cackles.
What are you laughing at?
What a great witch voice.
Not what
Yep.
you wanted to see, I wager?
I shouldn't even be here. This is all his fault.
Pause it.
It is.
I'll pause it because Matt's gone again.
Yeah,
What do you
it doesn't work on my end. Every time I try to pause it. Plot twist. She altered the photos.
Not only is she a witch, she does Photoshop on the side.
She's a really good editor,
Photoshop
guys.
Photoshop on the weekend.
She is a Photoshop wizard.
Photoshop fortune teller.
Listen, dear, do you need your fortune read? Or I can make your video thumbnail for $2.
Let me read your thumb and make your thumb.
All right, hold on. Cut this out. Rod, future Rod, cut this out. All right.
Cutting it out, no worries.
Skid
Right
idea.
here.
Skid idea. Photoshop wizard. Or Photoshop fortune teller.
Yes, Photoshop wizard slash fortune.
They work for the Master Chief.
That worked for the Master Chief. I love that. All right, Rod. Whenever I say Uguda Booguda, you can go back, and this is when we're gonna be doing stuff again. Uguda Booguda. Another, add it to the list.
Yep.
To the list.
Not what you wanted to see,
I know.
wager?
Me on Instagram every day.
This is all his fault.
It is. But it's not too late. Madam Iris has foreseen it. Leave now and you'll love me, yet be safe.
How? My dad's not gonna let me leave. He wants me to see this stupid parade.
You don't need him. You just need his car key. He's going to ruin your life forever if you don't put an end to it now.
From beneath her robes, Madame Iris reveals a hunting rifle.
Oh,
he offers
God.
it to Alice.
What do you say, Alice? Give it a shot.
Plot twist.
One, great pun. Great pun. But two, whenever weapons get involved, children, walk away.
Yep.
Walk away.
Plot twist. It's an ex-girlfriend.
Right.
Oh my god.
That's her mom the whole time.
Oh wait, that would be really funny.
Well, I know exactly what 3 images we're using for the thumbnail. It's going like this because it's all the same thing.
Oh, the things that happen.
Oh, the things our brains.
Bill swings the mallet to no avail. He keels over, out of breath. The barker puts a hand on his shoulder.
Sir, I think you've had enough, sir.
You're in debt, sir.
You've spent $400, sir. You can
Damn.
buy.
Your card's declined, sir.
So $400 at 2 swings, $2 a swing. That's 200 swings.
The bank company is called.
Pay cash for.
Oh yeah, you're right. Plus the ones you pay cash for, so that's $206. All right, 206.
Yeah, something like that.
In the gift shop for $49.95.
It's for my daughter.
Bill forces himself to his feet.
$49.95
lifting the mallet over his
sounds like the
head.
price of a
barker
Wiggly
turns
doll.
to the crowd that's formed all around.
Oh, he can't even do it for his daughter, ladies and gentlemen. No wonder she hates his guts.
There's another way to get the doll.
The puck doesn't budge.
There's another way to get the doll. Hit him, knock him out, and get the doll.
Not the doll.
He's a failure as a father.
Is he gonna do that?
Again, the puck isn't moving.
He was a failure as a husband.
How do you know that?
Nothing.
He's been a failure his whole fucking life. We know. We've been watching with 1,000 eyes.
Bill swings the mallet, only this time he sees Alice's head on the end of the lever. Before he can stop himself, Bill smashes in his daughter's face with a bloody splat. The lever sends the puck flying up the tower. Dong! It hits the bell so hard the thing breaks right off.
We have a winner, ladies and gentlemen!
As the crowd goes wild, Bill drops to his knees. He pushes the mallet from the lever where he could have sworn he saw Alice's face. There's nothing there. Bill breaks down.
Alice. Oh my God, what did I just do?
You won, sir. You're a strong man, sir. I'm proud of you, sir. I love you, sir.
He leans in and tenderly kisses.
I love you too, random citizen.
Won, sir. You're a strong man, sir. I'm proud of you, sir. I love you, sir.
He leans in and tenderly kisses Bill's cheek.
Just give me my doll.
Sir, I don't think your daughter needs a doll. I think what she needs is a good, swift kick in the ass, sir. If you don't mind me saying, sir.
What?
It's a park run by demons.
That's what she is. Why, right now, as you're busting your ass for her, always for her, she is scheming. She's going to get away from you if you let her. You know what they say about little birds leaving the nest? You have to clip their wings or they'll just fly away.
Barker helps Bill to his feet and puts the mallet in his hands. All around, the crowd watches, nodding, pleased.
The parade starts at 9, and we're all counting on you to be there, Bill. Make it a day worth watching.
And the game begins.
Excellent voice on this guy, might
Yep.
I say. Love.
Yes.
It's a near transatlantic accent. I love it.
And it gets really sinister when he starts talking about this. It's that again. We've talked about acting in the past and like how you use your words and like we've talked about the relationship between singing and acting. But now, well, I love with this one because you can focus more on the acting of the Hatchetfield people, of the StarKid people. He is
technically not
really good.
Picard.
I was like, either way, I know I was like with a subset of a big subset, but he's really good, and like he's got that customer service voice down of a barker, like step right up, yes, sir. But then he gets sinister with, and you're like, oh,
Right here, sir.
especially with the mallet.
And that's
And,
another
like-
thing. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No, good.
I was saying that's another thing when it comes to acting. The same way as singing, that's all in control of your positioning. I'm gonna say, God, the positioning of your mouth and everything, and air too. Same techniques used for singing also can be used for acting, vice versa. Especially in any entertainment field, really, stuff can be used diversely. And it's when you start with the transatlantic accent, and he goes sinister with it. You still have to keep a consistent flow, because otherwise, like what just happened there for me was you lost the voice a little bit. So it's very consistent, very, very skilled.
Yep, 100%.
WatcherWorld's main street is dark and empty. The park guests are nowhere to be seen. Alice stands at one end of the street, the rifle in her hands. At the other end, Bill approaches, dragging the heavy mallet behind him. He spots
brought a
Alice.
mallet to a
Two
gunfight.
stare at each other. Bill lifts the Blinky doll into the air.
I won you this.
On it.
I thought you'd say that.
Alice shoulders the rifle.
I want the keys to the car. And I want them now.
You know, you've ruined every vacation we ever had. With your whining and complaining.
Yeah, Alice.
Every Christmas morning, every Thanksgiving dinner, every 4th of July, all of them sacrificed on the altar of your spoiled little ass.
Bang! The yellow eye of the Blinky doll in Bill's hand explodes into a mess of fuzz and stuffing. Alice's gun smokes.
Next one goes through your eye. The keys now, old man.
Seems we've reached an impasse, because I'm not leaving until we've seen some fucking fireworks.
I've got some fireworks for you. Right here.
All right. Time for some tough love.
Bang! Alice takes a shot at Bill. He jumps out of the way, tosses the Blinky doll, and grabs the mallet with both hands. As both father and daughter run to attack, the electric lights flicker on, illuminating Main Street. Though it seemed empty in the dark, a crowd of hundreds lines the street to watch the fight with purple eyes. Blinky himself
Hold on.
stands atop a gift shop.
What's that song in the background? Dun,
Yeah,
dun.
I'm trying to picture it to you right now.
Was it from the guy that didn't like musicals or Black Friday?
I think it's for Black Friday.
That's what I was thinking too.
Oh, what Bill wants, Bill will get, right? Is that what it is?
Wait, is it? No, that's what Tim wants.
What Tim wants. Sorry, Bill.
Is
I don't know
it-
what
Bill. He jumps out of the way, tosses the Blinky doll, and grabs the mallet with both hands. As both father and daughter run to attack, the electric lights flicker on, illuminating Main Street. Though it seemed empty in the dark, a crowd of hundreds lines the street to watch the fight with purple eyes. Blinky himself stands atop a gift shop and bellows.
Welcome to the show!
Bang! Bang! Alice fires at Bill. He dodges, ducking behind trash cans and lampposts. Blinky claps with fiendish delight. Bill reaches Alice, swings the mallet, and knocks the rifle from her hand.
Shit!
Oh, she's screwed.
The gun goes skidding under a park bench. Alice dives for it. Bill lumbers after her.
I'm gonna hurt you, Alice. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna break your goddamn legs. I'll take care of you. I'll take care of you good.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna hurt you.
Wow, how very Joker of him.
Leave me alone!
What?
Alice reaches for the gun.
I'll pause it real quick. I don't know if it's also like have y'all seen that movie Misery, where the lady breaks the author. Lady is obsessed with this author, breaks his legs, puts him in a cabin, and takes care of him. But she wants him to write this book with the proper ending.
I haven't seen the actual movie. I've seen a lot of
parodies.
Parodies of it though. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
You've probably seen the Family Guy one.
That one for sure. Then
yeah. But yes, especially breaking the legs. Go ahead.
You, Alice. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna break your goddamn legs. I'll take care of you. I'll take care of you good.
Leave me alone!
Alice reaches for the gun. Bill swings down the mallet, cracking the bench into splinters.
I just want you to need me.
Get a hobby, dude!
Alice seizes the rifle and jabs the butt into Bill's stomach. He grabs his gut and falls forward. She takes off into the direction of Blinky's funhouse. Soon, Bill hobbles inside, in slow pursuit of Alice. He finds himself in a darkened maze of mirrors. He limps along, calling out,
Alice. Where you hiding?
Bang! Smash! A line of mirrors shatter to pieces, revealing the hidden Alice. She took the shot but missed.
There you are!
Alice takes aim, but Bill reaches her before she can get in another shot. He swings his mallet. Alice rolls from its path. Smash! Another mirror explodes into a shower of broken glass. Alice drops the rifle to shield herself from the falling shards. She looks up to find Bill looming over her.
Okay, you're gonna stop running from me. I'll make you stop running. Hold your legs still.
Bill raises the mallet above his head. But before he brings it down, he catches himself in the mirror. He sees his own furious reflection, a purple glint in his eyes.
Nice suspense.
Stops. He looks down at his daughter. She's breathing heavily. She's shaking.
What are you waiting for, sir? Only $2 for a whack.
In a nearby mirror, the barker appears.
You're gonna charge the man to beat his own daughter?
It is a carnival.
I mean, yeah, charge him with assault.
That's exact. That's what I was saying. Like, yeah, you could charge him with assault or a crime, but $2 per leg
for a whack. So wait, is it $2 a leg or is it $2 for both legs?
I feel like with the strength, he literally splintered a park bench. He literally splintered.
If you hit both at the same time, it's
right.
2 for 1, right? But if you miss and you only hit one, then it's got to be $4.
See, I wouldn't risk it. I would do 1 hit per leg. Not that I would ever be in this situation for some weird reason.
I also like how we're trying to figure out the science behind how much money he could save by abusing his kid.
Yeah, right?
His purple eyes glowing. In another, the ticket taker.
I gave you the child price, sir. Take care of her, Daddy.
Come on, Papa Sniggle. Whack that snuggle bug.
The Sniggles now fill the mirrors around Bill, chanting, "Whack her,
whack her,
whack her.
Hacker, see?
dude!" The Sniggles and Craig and the Barker.
Shut up, Craig!
The ticket taker roar, demanding blood. And Bill drops the mallet. He kneels by his daughter.
Why does it hurt to
She's having a
love
panic
you?
attack.
Love you.
It's all right, Alice. Look at me, sweetheart. Look at me.
She looks into his kind, brown eyes.
What
She's
song
gonna
is
shoot
that?
him.
Because, like,
She's gonna shoot him.
I know the song, I know the lyrics, I don't know the title.
Not your seed.
Is that
Yeah,
not your
it's
seed?
it's still part of it because there's that there's
Okay.
that's her
The
breaking it.
Okay.
Why
Okay.
does it hurt to love you? Yeah.
Okay.
The Barker shakes his head.
You weak, weak man. That's not how it's done, sir. This is an amusement park, but not for your amusement.
This is WatcherWorld, Bill. Everything that happens here is for his amusement. And Blinky can't stand this contrived, sappy-dappy bullshit.
Sniglet nods with a swollen, bloody mouth. Sniglot screams.
You made Blinky cry!
Spit flies from Madame Iris's toothless scowl.
Blinky wants blood. And guts.
And he will have them, sir. He'll take them if he needs to. He's always watching. But I guess sometimes that's not enough. Goodbye, sir.
Chingy Wazowski.
Always watching.
Always watching, Wazowski. Wazowski, you haven't filed your paperwork.
Wazowski, get me my cigarette.
Whoa, I'm only 14. Oh, so memories.
All around, the reflections vanish. For a moment, there's nothing in the mirrors but blackness. Endless blackness.
Matt's scared.
Then, smash! Mirrors all shattered, and Blinky comes running at Bill, madly, wildly. Then, bang! Blinky stops dead in his tracks.
She shot
He reaches
Blinky.
up to the bullet hole in the middle of his yellow eye. Alice holds the smoking rifle in one hand and flicks off the mascot with the other.
Fuck you, Blinky.
She throws the gun to the floor as Blinky cries in pain. From the wound in his eye, a gleaming purple sludge starts spilling out. It sprays everywhere. It flows like a slimy river. Soon the purple ooze fills the mirror maze, catching Bill and Alice in its current. They reach for each other.
Dad?
Alice!
The purple goo floods the funhouse, pushing Bill and Alice outside with massive, oily waves. They're carried by this river of slime down Main Street, through the WatcherWorld entry arcade, past the main gates, and into the parking lot. Bill and Alice tumble to the ground as the purple glue flows past them, dispersing into the surrounding woods. Bill looks to his daughter, jostled and covered in slime. He shakes his head and asks,
Do you remember where we parked?
Alice holds out her hand, and Bill drops the car keys into it.
Me, literally, anytime I go somewhere and I park my car. Hey,
Yeah,
do you remember
right.
where I parked my car?
Well, the worst is when you're so used to your car that you go on someone else's and you start looking for your car. Meanwhile, they drove.
I know, I know.
Dude, I don't know how people did it before. They like took pictures and like wrote down like where like they parked. Because like Jesus,
I still don't do that. I still just leave where I was, and I was like, all right.
okay, excluding Matt
From
being an
the left
idiot.
or right?
That's why excluding Matt being an idiot. If how they did it before the advent of technology, that's crazy.
I mean, I guess
Not crazy.
parking
It's
lots
like-
were smaller back then. I don't know.
That's just fucking you know, You're not wrong, because remember when they like this was like Disney news back in the day where like Disneyland was going to do an expansion and people were like, oh no, it's just going to be like a parking lot, and it was just a parking lot because they had to expand the parking for Disney.
It's crazy.
Do you remember where we parked?
Alice holds out her hand, and Bill drops the car keys into it. She presses the button on the fob. In the distance, they hear a soft beep beep. Beep. Bill sits behind the wheel of his AMC Pacer, driving south through the Hatchetfield Witchwoods. He glances over to the passenger seat, where Alice sits staring at her phone.
An ape man comes.
What you looking at?
Don't be so sweet.
I won't pry.
Alice finishes what she was doing and tosses her phone into the back seat and rolls over to get some sleep. Bill's phone pings with a new notification. Alice Woodward started following you.
But not her Finsta, her regular account.
I was gonna say, was it her Finsta?
All my secrets.
Oh my god! Maybe I dated myself by calling it a Finsta or a spam account, whatever the kids are calling it nowadays.
I still call it a Finsta spam.
He smiles and drives his daughter home.
Ah, that piano, dude.
Very nice to the pianist.
And then pausing just for a second, I'm very surprised that these Nightmare Times are ending in semi-happy endings.
Mm-hmm. One thing we talked about, I don't think in a while, but in one of the previous reactions to Starkid, we have mentioned they're really good at these twist stories.
Yep.
And yeah, honestly, I didn't know where this one was going. I was like, I half expected one of them to kill the other one. I mean,
sadly, I knew that Blinky was like, as soon as they went their separate ways, I was like, oh, Blinky's gonna influence them to like go against each other.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, I didn't think because of her panic attacks that she'd have the balls to shoot Blinky, but that was
True.
awesome.
Yeah, I kind of figured like there was the hive mind mentality when they first said the guy with the purple eyes. At first I went, is he a Sith Lord? Oh, no, wait, that's Yellow Eyes.
Yeah, right.
But I was like, oh, it's a hive mind thing, yeah.
All right, let's continue.
Oh.
Cause the world might surprise you again and again and again. But the light inside you will shine from without any delay. You've got to move, you've got to live, you've got to keep it positive. The signs are showing themselves, so you better be there to listen. 1,000 eyes are watching and they're watching you.
We're gonna go ahead and watch the credits so that people don't get mad at us.
Yeah, Matt Tahan. Hey, Matt, good job, buddy.
Wasn't me.
Yeah,
I'm not that good at piano.
And of course, Jeff wrote the songs.
I know that you're not sleeping cause they're watching you. And they're watching.
Yep, Lauren Lopez. Yeah, right there, Jim Bland. Kurt Mega.
Agent Kurt Mega.
It's hard when you're curfew, and you panic inside and shut in. You've got to look inside of yourself to dig your way out of the room in the head. It's only me, it's only you, it's only everyone of the crew. Oh, they can watch, but they'll never see how we can see through them. 1,000 eyes are watching and they're watching you. And they're watching.
Love these
There you go, dude, right there. Mariah Rose fan, Mariah Rose fan, Mariah. Telling you, she's right there, Mariah Rose.
I love the establishing shots.
Yeah, right.
Look, Carnival. Okay.
Yeah, they're using really good. I want to talk to the guy who uses their stock footage.
Editor brain.
Yeah, right. That's why I was like, this is good stock footage of a
I'm
carnival.
trying to see if I can figure out what roller coaster that is.
Probably an East Coast one.
Not one that I recognize.
Oh, the technical supervisor was
Corey
Corey,
Lebowitz.
Corey
Oh, wow.
from Tin Can.
Oh, very nice.
All right. It's really difficult because part of me feels like they're doing speed ramping to get the footage to match up with the music, but part of me also thinks it might just be zoom.
Yeah.
So if you don't know,
Starkid,
speed
though.
ramping is when you take a piece of footage. This is editing technique. When you take a piece of footage, right, and then you control the speed on it, to like slow things. Have you ever seen like AMVs where a character is moving in a motion and it looks like hyper slow to really fast? That's called speed ramping, or vice versa, really fast to really slow down. It's like the transition of speed within a clip. It's a fun technique if you know how to do it. I'm still trying to figure it out.
Aren't we all, baby?
I did a good one once, and that was it.
Guys, what
Right.
did you think?
Like I said, I love Starkid's twist to their plays and the productions. Getting over the challenges of Zoom to create something like this is definitely a feat in itself with the latency.
Of course.
The writing in this show was really good. The songs are really good. I had to give credit to the pianist. I don't know how this man is doing it. I don't know if maybe because this is now in post that we're watching this, that it's been timed. I wonder if he was in.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Because playing it live.
That was all done live.
To get in time with the latency. Improv, this freaking guy is great. Shout out to Matt. Was it Dahan?
Yep.
Is
Shout
that-
out.
did I say his
Shout out to
name?
that
That's Matt
guy.
Dahan, baby.
Yeah, and I loved the theme every time Bill and his daughter had a dispute or talking. You always heard the "Not Your Seat Anymore," which is her song.
Not your seat.
And the guy didn't like musicals. That was a really awesome audio cue. And I'd like to think this happened. Oh, actually, no, wait. It's an alternate universe, so it doesn't matter.
Yep. You like to think you were thinking that was it happened right?
Like before everything, and like yeah. That's
All
what I'm
right.
saying.
Well, with these two now from episode 1, what new stuff have you guys learned about Hatchetfield? Some of its characters.
There's a theme park dedicated to an all-seeing eye near Hatchetfield, so that's interesting.
Hatchetfield tends to have a very
So
cult-like following. So somebody comes up with something really interesting, and then everyone's like, "Oh,
Whoa.
must
I like to think that the amusement park only exists in this iteration.
Well, no, so that's what
Oh,
I'm saying. Like it, but in one instance, like there is some things. I will say I do like that the Witchwood has so far been in all of them. So it's always kind of like this is a supernatural wood, and maybe through the influence of those woods being in all the multiverses so far, maybe these shenanigans are happening, or maybe like it's just all a wacky coincidence and everything else is just happening.
To be very honest, I'm pretty sure like it plays into that whole cryptid scheme.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Wick was so we know that's at least a canon place, like among all universes.
The Witchwood, and then
The
you have the
Witchwood.
8-man in one timeline with Angela's. Also, in this timeline, Angela the actress and Lauren the actress are canon.
Yeah.
Yes, they are canon citizens of Hatchetfield.
That's funny. That tickled me. I was like, oh wow, Angela
also
actually is
think-
part of Hatchetfield. For real.
I also like to think that the Hatchetfield Community Theater did put on their own productions of Trails to Oregon at one point. Or
Yeah.
Twisted.
Yeah, right.
Whoever does the marketing for like Hatchetfield's products needs to be hired globally because they're really good at getting people to follow them with stuff. The amusement park, Wiggly.
Well, okay. Shout out to the prop designer because
Oh, yes.
Wiggly and and Wiggly, and gosh, it
Blinky?
refreshed my name
Blinky.
for this one.
Blinky.
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 I love those little plushes, and I know for
I'm
the
pretty sure that they were
Kickstarter.
made by Matt and Nick.
Matt and Nick, you guys did a great job. And
Yeah.
I know for the Kickstarter, you actually did have one of those plushes. Too rich for my blood. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Well, they just actually, I'm pretty sure they just announced another one.
Well, no, because I
This is
think
a
it was.
new
I
tier.
think they were like 3K or like 1K for the plush, and I was like,
What?
listen,
No,
I've spent a lot of money on
no.
plushes.
No, wait, no. I don't think it was that much.
No, it was.
I think that's how much
No.
they needed to raise in order for it to be released to the public.
Yeah, like so either that or someone resold it for that much. Because I have not heard that was a price.
Hold
for the
on, let me
actual
look
one.
this
No,
up because I saw it for
I didn't
the.
look at it.
It was one
um,
plush, and it was that much money, and I was like, I can't afford that. But somebody did buy.
Because someone was telling us that someone tried to resell them on eBay for like thousands, $1,000, thousands of dollars. But I don't think that they actually sold it for $1,000.
Yeah, hold on. Going to the Kickstarter right now. Rewards. One of a kind rewards. Yeah, see, dude, a Wiggly prop, is $3,000, and a Blink to $3,500.
Shit.
Told you, dude. I was like,
If you guys want very honest Shenanigans merchandise, our hats start at $400. I'm kidding.
No, I
I'm
don't.
kidding. I'm kidding. Oh man, that's crazy.
hold on, yeah, let me go to rewards right here too. I mean, obviously you'll get more because, like, especially if you spend that much.
Yeah.
Oh, here we.
Oh,
So a
no,
Pokey
okay,
plush
okay,
is
okay,
300.
okay. So the props are the ones that they physically used in the production in the.
But that's
makes
the only thing
sense.
they've been selling.
No, they have a plushie up there for 300.
That's a different plush, dude.
That.
That's a
Are we-
Pokey plushie.
Are
We're
we all-
talking specifically Blinky and Wiggly.
Yeah, of course it's gonna be like $3,000. It's a prop used in the actual production.
See,
But
that
there's no
makes
other
that
plushes.
makes way
So,
more sense.
That's what I'm saying
Yeah.
in the context of what we said. Because you were like, I want a Blinky prop, and that's why I was like, I want a Blinky, I want a Wiggly. These are the only Blinkies and Wigglies available unless they make a commercially available one. I don't have $3,000 or $3,500.
But if you
Matt,
donate
that's
to
what
our
it says.
Patreon, you can help Ron.
Yo, get rid of Wiggly. Get rid
A
of
very,
Wiggly.
very small donation to the Very On Shenanigans Fund and send us a Blinky or a Wiggly. We'll gladly accept. Don't send us one, thank you.
do not. We're kidding. We're
They're
joking.
too expensive. We don't want you guys to spend that much money on us.
Yeah, please. There's more important things. But yeah.
If you can link us as cheaper Wiggly or a cheaper Blinky from like an Etsy person or from like an
Knockoff-
earlier starkid stuff,
A
I'd be
knockoff
fine with that.
Wiggly Jiggly?
It's yellow instead of green.
Yeah, copyright friendly. Copyright friendly.
All right, so I will reveal a little bit here. So Blinky and Wiggly are siblings.
Ah, okay.
They
Makes
are
sense with
related.
the naming pun.
Can't believe the mom that would create both of those.
Is it that girl from Cinderella's Castle? Mm. It's a different series.
Probably not.
Where is it? Oh, interesting. Wait, what if that's what's her name's husband? The rich woman that became like the cult mother in Black Friday. What if that's her husband's business? Making these like
Gerald?
wiggly Gerald.
Nah, Gerald. I feel like
he's a rhinoplasty guy.
Is he?
I thought he was
They
a
said it
stay-at-home
in Black
husband.
Friday.
Oh, did they? I
No,
thought he was just a part of the Bow
He's a
Society.
doctor. He's a doctor.
What if his side business was? No. Plot twist: it's Tim. Tim makes it with his imagination, and it comes into the real world. What Tim wants?
thinks,
Wait!
Tim
That makes so much sense. Though. What Tim wants, Tim will get. Blinky
Tim's
wanted death,
Tim
and he
imagine-
got it. Just saying.
What Blinky
Just
wants,
saying.
Blinky gets.
What was the imaginary spider creature's name again?
Webby.
Webby.
Get me a Webby plush. I don't know what it would look like.
Probably just
Get one for me.
just a spider, probably.
Just
I'd
a
be fine
spider.
with that. Just a little spider.
Just get him a little tarantula. Here you go.
I wanted Webby. Well, I mean, it shoots webs.
It
And it's
shoots
poisonous,
webs.
so have fun.
I wanted Webby, not Spider Man.
You just the wrong one, Mom. All right.
Alright, guys, if you enjoyed our reaction to Nightmare Times 1 and 2 for this week, be sure to hit that subscribe button and be here next week for part 3.
Part 3. aka
Goodbye.
episode 2.
Goodbye.
Okay, episode 2, part 1.
Episode 2, part 1. Alright,
Yep.
guys, thank you so much.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Have great dreams.
Peace. Hey there, Honest Fam. If you enjoyed the chaos and fun today, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more wild adventures.
Remember, if you let us shenan once, we'll shenan again. So stick around for more last and unexpected twists.
Got any ideas for our next shenanigan? Drop them in the comments below. Until next time, keep it honest and keep it fun.
Goodbye.